Online students, please check. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Please respond in the chat for me. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So, guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which we had covered in our last 2 days of our session. So, yeah, from last 2 days onwards, we've been discussing about part 2 of advanced Java. Like, so I told you there are 3 parts are there. Part 1, JDBC. Part 2, servlets. Part 3, JSP. Part 1 successfully we already completed, very easy, almost nearly 20 to 25 programs we have written. Okay, that is actually very good. So part 2, that is servlets, we started. Kindly please do remember this. Concentrate. Please concentrate. As we started part 2, from 2 days onwards, we started our advanced Java. Sir, JDBC is also advanced Java? Not exactly. Not exactly. In JDBC, mostly core Java concepts are only there. There are no actually, server is actually not dealing with JDBC concepts. Core Java concepts only. You can consider that JDBC is also core Java, but more advanced version of core Java. That's it, not more than that. So from last 2 days onwards, we started with our servlets, that is server side programming, which is actually advanced Java. Okay, what we discuss, we know that when you're speaking about servlets, first we need to concentrate on servlet API. Wait, servlet, what do you mean by servlet? I already told you, servlet means it is a Java program which takes the requests. Just a second. Just a second. Yes, servlet means it is a Java program which takes the request from the browser, process the request, and generate the response. As simple as this. That particular process is done by servlet programming, and that particular program is nothing but servlet program. And when you're speaking about servlet API, mainly we are having one interface. What is that? Servlet interface. In JDBC, what is our main interface? Connection. Like that, in our servlets, main interface is servlet interface. In servlet interface, there are 5 important methods are there. These are actually servlet lifecycle methods, like init method, service method, destroy method, get servlet info, get servlet config. So these are all the 5 lifecycle methods. Now please tell me, init method and service method, destroy method. Sorry, these are 3. There are 3 lifecycle methods. What are those? Init, service, destroy. And by the way, all these are abstract methods or non-abstract methods? All 5 are abstract methods. And init method, service method, destroy method, these 3 are life cycle methods. We need to write them in the same order. First init, after that service, after that destroy. Now tell me, init method is a parameterized method or non-parameterized method? How many parameters? Type, I'm sorry, servlet config. Servlet config. Now service method is a parameterized method or non-parameterized method? How many parameters? What are those? Servlet request, servlet response. First, we need to write request. Then the second parameter is response, servlet response. Kindly please do remember that. And destroy method, get servlet info, get servlet config. All these are non-parameterized methods. Yeah, we already know what they will do also. We already covered that. And after that, we started discussing about servlet hierarchy. Mainly there are 3 things are there. First one is interface. What is that? Servlet interface. Hang on. Where is this servlet interface present? In which package it is present? Just a second. Please tell me in which package it is present. Java X dot servlet. You know what is that X? What do you mean by that X extension? Okay, from servlet, we are having one more class or abstract class. Come on. What is that? Generic servlet. Now, in servlet, how many abstract methods are there? You need to respond here. 5 abstract methods are there. In all these 5 abstract methods, in generic servlet, 4 are already implemented. 4 are already implemented. What are those? Init, destroy, get servlet info, get servlet already implemented. One abstract method is not implemented. What is that? Service method. So, okay, kindly please do remember that that is an abstract class. Which class? Generic servlet. Generic servlet is an abstract class. Just keep that point in mind. And from generic servlet, we are having one more, that is HTTP servlet. In HTTP servlet, all abstract methods are implemented, so we can override according to our requirements. Now, generic servlet, it is actually performing multiple inheritance. Generic servlet, eyes on the board. Eyes on the board. Generic servlet is actually implementing multiple inheritance. It is inheriting multiple interfaces. Could you please tell me what are those? Wait. What do you know about serializable? It is a marker interface. So what happens? What do you mean by marker interface? It is an empty interface. So whenever a class is inheriting that serializable marker interface, that class will achieve some special properties. In this particular scenario, we will be able to serialize that particular class object. What do you mean by serialization? What do you mean by serialization? What do you know? Tell me. We can we can transfer that object in the network. Yes or no here? We can write that object into a file and we can read that object from the file. Once we write that object into a file, we can send that object through the network. Yes? No? Yes or no? Yeah, we already remember that, right? Object streams. Object streams. So now tell me, servlet, generic servlet, HTTP servlet, which object I can write it into a file? Did you understand my question? Did you understand my question? No, you did not. One more time I'm asking. Madam, 3 things are there. First one, servlet. What is that servlet? Interface. Second one, what is that? Abstract class. Third one, HTTP is servlet. What is that? Abstract class. Now my question is servlet, generic servlet, HTTP servlet. Which object I can pass it into a file? Sir, wait. Servlet, that is an interface. We cannot create an object. When I say servlet object, I mean its implementation. I already told you regarding inner classes. Do you remember that? So like that I'm asking. Tell me, which object I can pass it into a file? Which object I can write into a file? Can I write servlet object into a file? No. Why? It is not inheriting serializable marker interface. Can I write generic servlet into a file? Absolutely yes. Can I write HTTP servlet into a file? Absolutely yes. Am I clear with that? So one more time, servlet, generic servlet, HTTP servlet. Which object I can write into a file? And so creating, whenever if you want to create a servlet, we are having 3 options. If you want to create a servlet, we are having 3 options. What are those? We can use, tell me, what are those? We can create a servlet by implementing servlet interface. We can create a servlet by extending generic servlet. We can create a servlet by extending HTTP servlet. If we created a servlet by implementing servlet interface, we need to over servlet object into a file, not serializable, not at all recommended. That is the only reason it is recommended to use generic or HTTP servlet. But again, here the problem is when you're speaking about generic servlet, it is not protocol dependent. It is protocol Independent. Any servlets we can create with help of generic servlet, that would be little bit problem for us whenever we are dealing with the code. So it is always advisable to use HTTP protocol. So that is one reason we'll be using HTTP servlet in our real-time projects there. Am I clear with that? But of course, in our training, we'll discuss with both generic and HTTP servlet. Servlet will not. I mean, come on, gone, already gone. So we'll be discussing about generic and HTTP servlet. Dot. Am I clear with that? Up to here, where is my screen here? Why my screen is not there? Okay. Yeah, I did not discuss anything, guys. Don't worry, online students. I did not discuss anything. Maybe the screen got stuck. I did not discuss. I did not show anything. Okay. Right. So up to here, these are all the concepts which we had covered in our last 2 days of our servlet programming. Now today we are going to write our first servlet program. Only servlet program. I'm not going to discuss any complicated things. Simple servlet program. Did you remember when we discussed about JDBC, what is the first program I told you? I told you to how to connect your Java program to the database. That's it. I did not use any complicated queries and everything also. Yes or no? So today also exactly the same thing. Why? Because guys, JDBC, I mean, before JDBC core Java, okay, fine. JDBC also okay. I mean, a little bit trouble, but you can manage. You can manage. As a matter of fact, I think my students did not face any problem with JDBC also. Do you face any problem with JDBC? No, you already know how to do that connections and everything. Easy step-by-step process we already covered. When you're speaking about servlet, server, we are dealing with server. There is a third party there. I mean, Java developer, Java program, server, database. I mean, lot of things will be happening here. So if we are having a proper communication with all these things, then only we will be able to get our output correctly. Otherwise, we'll not be able to do that. It is not easy to write our first servlet program. I mean, that is a myth. That is a myth. Generally, what everyone will be thinking, servlet program for the first time, it will not come for everyone. You will be getting a lot of errors. 404 errors will be coming. 500 errors will 404 means not 404 errors. Code, error code, error code will be coming. So a lot of times people will be thinking that it is very hard. Let's find it out. Shall we? Our intention today is just to write a servlet program. We should be able to write our program. We should be able to run our program on a server and the output should be visible on a browser. That is our task today. Shall we? Open your laptops. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Open your laptops. One. Internet is not required. Internet is not required. Absolutely not required. Just open your laptops. Aishwarya, in servlet, every method is by default abstract method. For example, Amma, do you remember runnable interface, Aishwarya? In runnable interface, we are having a run method, right? That is abstract method. By default, it is syntactical explanation. Are you understanding exactly what I'm saying? Like, yes, yes. All right. Okay. Done? Open your laptops. Everyone open your laptops. Open your Eclipse also, by the way. You know that Eclipse opening will take time. Open your Eclipse. Today, only servlet program. No explanations, nothing. Simple program. Let's try to enjoy it. Open your Eclipse. I believe everyone already installed server. Yes or no? What is the server? Which version? 9. Okay. What is our shutdown port number? 80. Connector port number? Good. Impressed. Impressed. Open your Eclipse. Everyone, open your Eclipse. Is it open for everyone? If anyone is still opening, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Still opening, raise your hand. Okay. I'll wait. No problem. I will wait. No problem. Let's wait for a few minutes. Let's wait for a few minutes. No problem. Generally, most of the time, students will take 1 week or 10 days to write their first servlet program. Once the explanation is completed in the class by the trainer, students will take 1 week or 10 days to execute their first servlet program. They'll be getting a lot of problems. So I don't want that to my students. Today only we should be able to do the first program. That is one reason today only program. Simple program. Okay? Yes, sir. Everyone open? Raise your hand whose Eclipse is still opening. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I'll wait. Inform me once it's completed. Inform me if it is completed. I'll wait. Charging is there in your laptops? Yes or no? No? What are you doing here without charging? Go. Buddy, is it open? Yes? Very good. All right. Now, step 1. Listen. Listen. Whenever you are writing your listen. Whenever you are writing your servlet program, first you need to check whether your server is running or not. Wait. First, you should stop your Tomcat server. So you already know how to check whether your server is running or not. Please go to C drive. Go to C drive. In C drive, you will be having program files. Go to Apache Software Foundation. Tomcat 9.0. Select Tomcat 9.0. Select, tell me, select bin. What I need to double click? Tomcat 9W. Select Tomcat 9W, double click. It will ask you a permission, accept it, give a click on yes, and please check the service status. Is it started or stopped? It stopped. If it is started, please stop it. If the service status is started, please stop it. Otherwise, your servlet will not work. Why? Because we need to start. Listen, seriously, listen. I don't want my students to miss the concept. By the first statement only, you should be able to execute the program correctly. Server, we are going to start our server from the Eclipse. So if server is already started, again you are trying to start from the Eclipse, it will not open. So first step is you should stop your server. Is my server stopped? Done. So yes, service status is stopped. No need to worry. Okay. Give a click on OK. That's it. Close that folder. Close that folder. Come back to your Eclipse. Let's come back to your Eclipse. Now, in Eclipse, online students, I believe you are following, guys. Online students, please respond. Are you following? Please do me a small favor. Please message me in the chat. Please message me in the chat. No discussions. I need your complete concentration here. Absolutely no discussions. Okay, good job. Now, let us try to create a project. Listen to me. Just follow my instructions. Guys, honestly, just please follow my instructions. Up to now, we have created a Java project. Up to now, every time we created a Java project. Right now, tell me, is our output, am I going to see in a console or else I want to see in a browser? So we need to create a dynamic web project. What is the words? Tell me. Dynamic web project, not a Java project. Okay. Please go to file. Please go to file. Select new. Select new. Come to other. Last option will be there. Come to other. Can you see like this? Yes or no? Respond. Now there you will be having an option like web. There will be a folder option like web. Last folder. I mean last 1, 2, 3, 4. From last fourth folder web. In that web you will be having an option like dynamic web project. Can you see that? Everyone see that? Now give a click on that next. Follow my instructions exactly. What you are not finding. Bring your laptop. Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. Move the chair. Move the chair. Please come. What is this? Listen. Listen. I will not accept that. I will not accept that. Listen. That's what I told you. That's what I told you. Go to file. Go to file. Select new. Select other. Right. So, guys, in some laptops, if you are unable to see that web option, just a second. Just a second. Okay. If you are unable to see that web option, then you are not using the Eclipse which I have given you. You are using older version of Eclipse. So you will not be able to get that web project option there. So you need to go with the Eclipse which I have given you. Just a second. Nope. Eclipse. Which Eclipse you are using? That is another Eclipse. Whatever the Eclipse which you are using, that is not the Eclipse which I have given. You will not be able to get it. Use the Eclipse. Come on. What about you? Hmm. Eclipse. Change the Eclipse. You are not using the Eclipse which I have given. Come on. Same problem. Same thing. You are not using the Eclipse which I have given. No. Same thing. You need to use the Eclipse which, see, listen. When I gave you, like in our core Java, when I gave you the Eclipse, on that day only I told you guys, I'm giving you the complete full version of Eclipse. I told you. On that day I told you, if you are using that Eclipse, then only you will be able to get this dynamic web project. Okay. Anyways, now listen to me. Select this dynamic web project. Please select dynamic web project and give a click on next. Give a click on next. If you give a click on next, you will be getting an option like this. Dynamic web project. Create a standalone Java based web application or add it to a new or existing enterprise application. A lot of options will be getting. Listen very clearly. This is important. This is important. This is important. If you're not doing this, you'll not be able to get your program correctly. Listen to me. First, write a project name. Let's go with app 1. Application. Currently, we are dealing with applications. Programs already completed. Right now, we are dealing with applications. So, app 1. Just for understanding purpose, app 1. Now, can you see dynamic web module version? What it is highlighted for you? I'm sorry? If it is 4.0, fine. If it is 5.0, select it, change it into 4.0. This is mandatory. This is mandatory. Why? Because if you are not selecting that, your Tomcat will not work. Which Tomcat we have installed? 9. I mean, if you are using 5.0, Tomcat 10 you need to use. It's okay, no problem. Make it 4. Make it 4. No issues. Make it 4. No option is there. Which Java you are using? Then you need to use Tomcat 8. But anyways, no problem. Let's try to find it out. Okay. Guys, listen. Servers are very compatible. I mean, which version we are using, according to that only we need to take a server. Otherwise, those servers will not work. Okay. Listen to this very clearly. So here, dynamic web module version 4.0. 4.0. If you are having 5.0, it will not work. Am I clear with everyone? Everyone. Okay. Now give a click on next. Give a click on next. Can you see this src, hyphen main hyphen Java? Okay. Give a click on next. Right. Everyone is seeing this page? Everyone. Online students, I want you to kindly please respond. This is actually the crucial. Sir, you are saying every point, every step is crucial here. Why? Because right now we are dealing with XML pages, HTML pages, Java pages, database. Everything connection should be correct. Otherwise, you'll not be able to get the output. Okay. So, right. Online students, kindly please respond. Everyone is seeing this page. Okay. Now, make sure to check the checkbox. Read that. Read it. Generate web.xml deployment descriptor. Okay. Right. Now, just a second. Don't go for next stages. Wait for it. Now, Aishwarya, you're asking me, sir, please make a Maven project by selecting Quick Start as artifact, as it is better to configure from the scratch instead of creating a dynamic web project. Aishwarya, you know what is a Maven project. What about others? What about others? If you know the concepts, kindly please go with that. Not at all a problem. You know, when you're speaking about Maven and all those things, those will be covered under Spring and DevOps, not in advance. Okay? I hope you're understanding exactly what I'm saying. Right, Tali? Great, great. All right. And for the people who don't know, Maven is like a tool to give you the jar files. Easily, you'll be able to get all the jar files. Another scenario. I don't want to mix your mind with other things. Don't consider that. Don't consider that. Is that okay? Let's concentrate on our basics only. Okay. Now, what I told you, please make sure to check this checkbox, that is generate reader. Generate web.xml deployment descriptor. Web.xml is otherwise known as deployment descriptor. Other name. Okay. Now just give a click on finish. Just give a click on finish. Done. For some systems, you will be getting open perspective. What you are getting? Open. Yes. Give a click on yes. Remember? No need to check that checkbox. No need to check the checkbox. Oh, no, okay, no problem. For some laptops, directly it will create. For some laptops, it will ask you to open the perspective. No issues. The thing is, okay, guys, here, please check this. Hang on, guys, please check this. Eyes on the board. Seriously, eyes on the board. For some laptops, can you see these two icons? Right side corner, you will be having. This icon should be highlighted for you. Is it highlighted? If this icon is highlighted, you are able to work with enterprise applications. If this icon is highlighted, you are able to deal with normal standalone applications working with main method. Previously, this icon will be highlighted. Previously, for all your JDBC programs also, this icon will be highlighted. Some Eclipse automatically it will be shifted. Some Eclipse they will ask you, like you want to change the perspective. As simple as this. Am I clear with that? Okay, now yes, successfully done. We have created our project. So is that project available there? That is app one. Is it available there? Okay, just let me try to. App one is available. Now, if we expand that, oh, there are a lot of things are there. If we, just a second, where is my Eclipse? I shut it down. Oh my God. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. If you expand that, there will be a lot of options will be there. Like, please tell me, deployment descriptor. Previously, we did not got that. Previously, we got only two options. What are those? JRE and SRC. But right now, we are having a lot of options. Deployment descriptor. After that, J. After that, Java resource. Just try to expand the Java resources. Are you having SRC? Are you having SRC main and everything? After Java resources, what you are having? I'm sorry? Build. After that, SRC. After that, that's it. Expand SRC. Main. Expand main. Java. Java. Expand the Java web app. Yeah, please give me a laptop once. Now, okay. Java and web app. Two things are there, right? Expand web app. If you expand web app, you will be having meta INF and web INF. Expand web INF. You will be having lib and web.xml. Yes or no? Wait. Don't do anything. Wait for it. Kindly please wait for it. In the meantime, my Eclipse also got open. All right. Now let me just try to expand. I'm expanding app. Okay, I'm having deployment descriptor. Just now my Eclipse is still loading. Let me wait here. Can you see here? 90% building. It is waiting. I'm having deployment descriptor. After that, web services. After that, Java resources. Build SRC. Up to now, is it clear for everyone? Respond. Okay, now concept correctly. Buddy, doubt? Blue shirt, doubt? Up to now, is it clear? Yes or no, here? Now, what I want you to do here is, please Expand src, it's already there, you already expanded. Expand main, you already expanded. Expand web app, you already expanded. Now, yeah, WebINF. What I want you to do here is, listen, right click on web app, right click on a web app, right click. If you are having any doubt, look at the board. Right click on web app, go to new, go to new and select HTML file. Can you see that? Select HTML file. Okay. And please try to give a name for our HTML file. Let me just try to give the name as index. 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 Index.html. That's it. Index.html. Enough. Is it done? And give a click on next. Give a click on next and finish. Give a click on next and finish. HTML page open for you. Fantastic. Now, yes, right. Now, guys, listen. I got a message from one of our online students from Madhuri saying, Sir, WebINF, I don't have web.xml. You will not be having web.xml if you did not check the checkbox. I told you to check the checkbox, yes or no. If you did not check the checkbox, web.xml will not be created, gone. Again, you need to start again from first. We can create it again, but I don't want to make it like that. Are you getting the point here? That is the reason I told you to follow my instructions clearly. Anyways, Madhuri, later. Okay, so right now we got our HTML page. Is HTML page created? Okay, now just simply what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a small form action, FORM form action, and here let me go like FS, and here what is that method? I'm going with a post. I'm just trying to make it like this, and after that I'll be writing, let me go like user just input type, hang on, wait for it, let me just try to go like user name, and here I want to go with the I INPUT, just a minute, form, and here just let me try to write like this. Is this correct, or else am I having any problem? Tell me. HTML is already covered, right? Is it covered? HTML is completed? Tell me, is it right, or else am I having any problem? Here, let me just try to write like this. And now, let me just try to go like username. Username. After that, I want to go with the input. You need to respond here. Input type. Input type text. After that, name. Tell me. Name equal to. Let me just try to go like uname. Okay. After that, I just want to go with the break, and now I want to go with mail ID, I guess. Mail ID. Okay, exactly the same. Input type equal to text. Name, I'm going to make it as mail br, and okay, form, obviously I need to submit. Now tell me, submit. Directly I should write submit, or louder? Can I write the input type equal to submit? Input type equal to submit, and I want to get a value also. Value, I'm just trying to write, let me just try to go with submit, or else sending se and send. And this is my URL pattern, username, mail ID, input type, form action, close. Just for our understanding purpose, SE, okay, let me go with CNTR center, so that all my data will be present in my center of the page. Okay, just like this. I'm gonna close it. Let me just try to keep it like this. Enough. Write it, create it, create it. Is it visible for everyone? Is it visible for everyone? Otherwise, how about, no, I think it's not at all visible. Previously only better, right? Let me just make it as light only. Go ahead. Go ahead. Please go ahead. First write them, please. Take time, no worries, but be fast. Sir, in the place of input type for mail ID, we can take email ID. I'm not trying to explain you the HTML concepts right now. My intention is servlet programming. I believe you understand the point here, right? Please inform me if completed. If you miss the concept, I can't do anything, guys. That is the only reason I told you to bring your laptops. That is the only reason I told you to follow my instructions. That is the only reason I'm saying you slowly. If I want to write the program, I can simply write it, but I want you to do it in the classroom only. Once, if you are able to execute your first servlet, remaining will be very easy. Completed? How many of you are writing? Raise your hands. Raise your hands if you're writing. Okay, right. Code it, no problem, code it. Please give exactly like this only. Please make sure you are giving exactly like this only. No problem. Where is form action? Write clearly, otherwise you will not get. Guys, please check clearly. Line by line, check it. Line by line. Please concentrate on this body correctly. Everything you should be writing exactly like same. Line number 9 is very important. Small letters, capital letters, double quotes. If there is any problem here, your program will not execute. If you're writing only form, it will not execute. Form action. Please. For some HTMLs, you will be getting like sir, element center is absolute. It is discouraged in HTML5. Remove that. No problem. If it is coming like that, nothing will happen. You will be getting a warning pages. I mean, warning lines, yellow color lines. No problem. Nothing will happen. It's just a warning. If you want to keep it, or else remove it. Nothing, that will not be having any impact. That will not be having any impact. No problem. That will not be having any impact. Right. Now, in form action, we are writing this FS. In the place of FS, basically we can write anything. But what is that FS? You know, it is a servlet URL pattern. Servlet to URL pattern. What is that? Whenever we are discussing servlet, we'll understand. As of now, just try to write like this. Exactly like that. Is it complete for everyone? Is it completed for everyone? Anyone writing? Raise your hands. What you are writing? Last line. Go ahead. Do it. Last line means line number 14. Line number. Be fast. Be fast. And the people who already completed, please cross check. Please cross check. Please cross check. Again, I'm saying you. Okay, Vinay, you're asking me, sir, please revise configuration process. How do you expect me to revise, Vinay? Here there are 150 students and online 150 students are there. So you are expecting all remaining 299 students to wait for you? What is this, Vinay? I told you to concentrate correctly only. That is the only reason starting only I told you. So you need to wait, buddy. You need to wait. Please wait. Please wait. Completed? Completed. Okay. Now HTML page successfully created. Okay, guys, listen. 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 Right. In your WebINF folder, there should be web.xml. Can you see that? Can you see that? Open it. Double click on web.xml. You will be getting something like design. Are you getting something like this? Okay. There will be a tab down bottom of your page. You will be having tab like design and source. Give a click on source. Give a click on source. Give a click on source. Then you will be able to see like this. Are you seeing this? Okay. Now just please check here which version you are using. Which version? Which version? Then fine. Then fine. If you are having, previously whenever we are creating our project, I told you to change to 4.0. If you did not change that, it will be reflected here and your project will not work with Tomcat 9. Am I clear with that? Okay. Now here we are having a lot of welcome file list tags are there. Now, can you find out our index.html? Yes. For example, this HTML page If we are giving any other name like input, first HTML, second HTML, that name we need to give in the welcome file. Sir, what about remaining all the things? Not required. You can remove it. But let us, as of now, this is the first program. No experiments. Let's continue with the same thing. Are you getting the point here? Come on. Okay. HTML page done. WebXML ready. It is ready. Now, what I want you to do is please expand your Java resources. Please expand your Java resources. You should do exactly what I am doing. And right click on SRC. Right click on SRC, main Java. Right click. Go to new, create a package. Go to new, create a package. Let's go with pack one. Exactly the same. Everyone. Pack one, P-A-C-K, pack one. Give a click on finish. Give a click on finish. A package will be getting created. Now we need to write our Java program. We need to write our servlet program. Sir, servlet program, it is also a Java program only. Yes or no? Come on. So first, buddy, any doubt? Any doubt? What is it? What? Louder. What is not opening? Package not? Package not formed. Is it formed? Okay, okay. All right. Guys, listen. Listen. A package got created. Where we need to create this package? Where we need to right click? Where we need to right click? Right click on SRC. Right click on SRC. Okay, a package got created. Inside that package, please give a right click. Right click on that package and select, go to new, listen, go to new and select, directly we are having servlet, but don't select servlet. Don't directly select servlet. Please don't directly select servlet. Let us first go with a class. We already know how to create a class. Let's first try to go with class. Give the class name as first FIRST, first servlet, SERVLET. Give the class name as first servlet, capital F, capital S, first servlet, and give a click on finish. Give a click on finish. Your class will be getting created. Is it mandatory to go with small letters and capital letters for a Java class? It's not mandatory. You already know that. We can go with small letters also. But it is, come on, not a good programming practice. It is always advisable to go with a Java class name as a capital letter. You already know that. Sir, is it mandatory that I need to write first servlet only? You tell me. Is it mandatory? No, we can go with any name. Just for understanding purpose, I'm going with first servlet. All right. Now, guys, tell me. I want to create a servlet. If I want to create a servlet, how many options I'm having? Impress. What are those? I need complete. What are those? Implementing servlet interface, extending generic servlet, extending, leave servlet, leave HTTP servlet. Let's concentrate on, tell me the code. Tell me the code. EXTNDS extends generic servlet. But okay, let me wait. I just want to say a small thing. Before writing this extends generic servlet, we need to do one very important point. In our Java, in our JDBC, we have added a jar file. Do you remember that? We added a jar file. Just like that, we need to add one more jar file to our project. Sir, which jar file? JDBC? No, 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 no. Servlet API jar file. Servlet API, where it is? It is present in your Tomcat folder. So let us try to upload our jar file to our project. Shall we? Shall we? Okay. Right click on your project. APP1. Right click on your project. That is APP1. Go to build path. Tell me. Go to build path. Select configure build path. And there directly you will be having an option like add external jars. Can you see that? Add external jars. Can you see that? Select it. Select add external jars. Go to C drive. What is happening there? What is not getting? That option is not highlighted. Add external jars option is not highlighted. Select class path. Class path is there. Select class path. Not see class path means not here, not here, here, here. Can you, are you getting that class path? Yes. Select that class path. Are you selecting it? And then that add external jar side will be highlighted. Can you see that? Yes. Add external jars. Go to C drive. Go to C drive. Go to C drive. Program files. Program files. After that, Apache Software Foundation. After that, Tomcat 9.0. After that, lib. There you will be having an option like Servlet API. Search, find out. Servlet API. Scroll slowly, you will be seeing Servlet API. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. Now give a click on open. Now give a click on open. Servlet API.jar file will be coming to your libraries. Can you see that? Give a click on apply. Give a click on apply and apply and close. Apply and close. Successfully we have added our jar file. What is the jar file? What is the name of the jar file? What is the name of the jar file? Call him. What is the question? What is the question? Tell me the answer. What is the name of the jar file? Servlet API. We have successfully added into your project. Okay. Now, concentrate. Concentrate. You are helping her, but you are missing the concept. Concentrate. Now, just a second. Right. Just a second. Just a second. Guys, one more time, I'm trying to tell you how we need to add this jar file. One last time. One last time. Right click on your project. Go to build path. Configure build path. Configure build path. Select add external jars. If that option is not enabled for you, select class path. Here you will be having class path. Select that class path like this. Automatically that option will be highlighted for you. Add external jars. Go to C drive. Go to C drive. Program files. Apache Software Foundation. Tomcat 9.0. Lib libraries. Lib. Just scroll little bit down. You will be having servlet API. You will be having servlet API. Select that servlet API and give a click on open. If you give a click on open, automatically that servlet API will be coming here, and select apply and close. So servlet API is added. Now let's try to create a servlet by extending generic servlet. Okay, so extends extends generic servlet. Note down, please write down, please write down, please write down. Extends generic servlet. Close the door properly, please. Extend generic servlet. And damn sure we should be getting an error. Can you see that? Can you see that? We are getting an error. Okay, guys, none of use control space. Use shortcuts. Use shortcuts. If you're typing GENERICSER, tomorrow morning it will come. So use shortcuts. Use shortcuts. Okay. Is it done? Am I getting an error here? Why we are getting an error? Why? Because we are inheriting an abstract class which is having an abstract method. What is the abstract method? Service method. Obviously, we need to override the service method. Otherwise, we can make this method, this class as a JBST RACT abstract. But I don't want to make my class as abstract. I want to override. No, I need to override the service method. Just give a click. Just keep your mouse here. Just keep your mouse here. Then you will be getting add unimplemented method. Can you see that? Can you see that? Select it. Just select it. Add unimplemented method. Just select it. Then you will be getting public void service servlet request args O. Please try to change that args O into request. Servlet request. And args1 to RES response. Just for understanding purpose, I write like this. How many are not getting this? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. How many of you are not getting this? Raise your hands. Not getting this? Please come. Come. Be fast. Be fast. Be fast. What? What is the spelling? Extends. Is it clear, guys? Come on, tell me. Okay. It is clear. It is clear. Now, let us just try to. I'm just going for explaining for one more time. One last time. One last time. Just a second. Okay. One more time I'm saying this. Let me just try to remove this. One more time. One more time. Not at all a problem. First, I have created a class. Now, what I'm doing, I'm trying to extends generic servlet. Getting an error. Why I'm getting an error? I'm getting an error because we need to override the abstract method. What is that abstract method? We need to override a service. Let me just try to give a click on add unimplemented methods. Just keep your cursor there. Just keep your cursor there. Just keep your cursor there and automatically you will be getting that recommendation. Add unimplemented methods. Now you will be getting our method. What is that method? Void service. So servlet, do you remember service method is a parameterized method or non-parameterized method? How many parameters? Type servlet request, servlet response. I mean, you remember that. So I'm just trying to change this as request just for understanding purpose, and this args1 as a response. No need to change anything. Okay, now please try to write exactly the code which I'm doing right now. Try to write the code. Write the code. res dot res dot get writer equal to pw belongs to print writer, just like this. Sir, what is this res? All we are going to discuss. First write it. First write exactly like that. Eyes on the board. First write exactly like that. And let me just try to go like res dot set content type. I'll go with text and HTML. First, write the code exactly like this. After that, I'll speak. First, write it. First, write it. Get parameter. First, write exactly the same code. Later, I'm going to discuss. First, write it. First, write it. Don't worry about all those methods and everything. First, write exactly the same logic. First, write the code. First, write the code. How many are writing? Raise your hands. 1 minute. Sufficient? 1 minute, guys. Your time starts now. One last minute. No discussions. What is there to discuss? Code is clearly on the board. Thirty seconds. That is not system.out.println. Check that correctly. What is that? Ah, and done. Completed? Completed. How many are writing? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. 1 more minute sufficient? 1 more minute. One last minute. Starting from now. It's okay. One last minute. Very good, Amma. Madhuri. Very good. 30 seconds. And done. All right. Guys, eyes on the board. Everyone, please look at the board. Otherwise, you will not be able to do this. Look at the board. Look at the board. Right. Now, in line number 11, we are having a small warning. Yellow color line. Just keep your mouse there. Just keep your mouse there. You will be getting an option like add @suppress warning serial to first servlet. Are you getting that? Select it. And automatically an annotation will come. You got it, right? Now, eyes on the board. Eyes on the board. I want you to write one more annotation. Sir, you said that annotations are not mandatory. That is for core Java. Gone. That is for core Java. Right now, it is mandatory. Okay. Now, we need to write one more annotation. Please write at the rate, WE, hold control, hit space. Hold control, hit space. What you are getting? Are you getting web servlet, web filter, web NIT, param, web listener? Please select web servlet. Please select web servlet. Open parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, write a string that is F here in web.xml, not web.xml, in index.html. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Don't mind. Okay. In index.html, can you see this form action FS? Respond. Exactly the same we need to write here also. If there is capital letter, here also capital letter. If there is small letter, here also small letter. Exactly the same. If you are not writing like this, you will not be able to get your program. Am I clear with that? This is our URL pattern. Right. I'll explain all this later. Let us first try to work with that. Up to now, is it clear for everyone? Okay. Now, right, we got our web.xml page. We got our index.html page. We got our servlet program also, but we did not got our server. Sir, server is there. Apache Tomcat server is there. We need to add that server to our Eclipse. We should add that server to our Eclipse. Eyes on the board. Eyes on the board. Now here, go to window. Go to window. There you will be having an option like show view. There you will be having an options like bookmark, console, data source explorer, marker, outline, packages, problems, project explorer, properties, search, server. Wait, servers. Select that servers. If you select that server, you will be getting an option like this. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. Yes or no? What you are getting? What you are getting? Are you getting that? Yes or no here? Okay. Now, there you are having an option like no servers are available. Click this link to create a new server. Let's click it. Let's click it. If you gave a click, you will be getting an option like this. Define a new server. Choose the type of servers you want to create. Oh, there are a lot of servers are there. Let's don't go with all this. What is the server which we are using? Expand Apache. Oh, there are a lot of versions are there. Which version we are using? Tell me. Don't say 9. Say completely. 9.0. Select that 9.0. Select that 9.0. Did you do that? And then give a click on next. Please give a click on next. And then you will be getting an option like this. Add and remove. Did you got it? What you are getting, tell me. What you are getting? Just a second. Here you are getting an option like Tomcat V 9.0, Tomcat installation directory. Are you getting like that? Tomcat installation directory, browse, download, installed, workbench, lot of things are there. Do one thing. Select browse. Select browse. Select browse. Go to C drive. Go to C drive. Program files. Go to C drive. Program files. Apache Software Foundation. Apache Software Foundation. Select Tomcat 9.0. Select Tomcat 9.0. Give a click on select folder. Give a click on select folder. Is it done? Now again your normal Tomcat server page came. Tell me. Hey, you need to respond here. Tell me. Normal Tomcat server page came. Now you will be seeing options like name, Tomcat installation directory, JRE, back, next, finish, cancel. Are you getting like that? Please give a click on next. Please give a click on next. Then you are seeing this page. Yeah, that is good. Now you are seeing this page. For the first time, we need to give the path. That is the reason. I mean, in my system, it's already path is there. Directly it came here. For you, the path is not there, and we are giving the path. That's it. Okay. And now, please give a click on finish. Please give a click on finish. Now, server is added. Done. Completed. Server is added. All right. Feel free to close it. Close it means, can you see this? Close it. Just close it. Again, we'll be coming back to our page. Now, right click on your app one. Right click on your app one. Sir, where is our app one? App one is not there. Can you see your app one? Right click on your app one. Go to run as. Go to run as. I'm sorry, what? Guys, I don't know about you, but I am feeling excited. Are you? Are you? Let's see what happens. Give a click on run on server. What is the option you are getting? What is the option? Are you getting the same option like this? Are you getting the same option like this? What you are getting? Save it. Save it. I mean, just now you entered it, right? Save it. I'm sorry. Show it. Show it. Show it. Come here. Come here. Be fast. What you are getting? Save index.html. Save it. You need to save. Come on. Before running, you need to save it. Just save it. Hold tightly, Tali. Hold tightly. Okay. Is it saved? Now, are you getting a page like this? Run on server. Okay. Select Tomcat V 9.0 server at localhost. Just give a single click and please check the checkbox. Always use this server when running this project. Please check the checkbox and give a click on next. Give a click on next and you will be getting an option like this. Previously, this app is in the left hand side. Right now, the app shifted to the right hand side. And now give a click on finish. Wait. Give a click on finish and wait. Give a click on finish and wait. Is your browser open? Wait. Wait. For some machines, it will not be opening there. Are you getting any pop-up? Are you getting any pop-up? What is a pop-up? What is a pop-up you are getting? Do you want to allow it? Allow it. Come on. Allow it. Allow it. Did you allow it? What you are getting? Opening? Is it open or not? Tell me here. Open? How many did not open? Raise your hands. Did not open. What is option you are getting? 404. You did not wrote the code correctly. What is the code you are getting? I'm sorry? 404. If you are getting 404 error, you did not wrote the code correctly. Whatever the code which I have given, you did not wrote it correctly. It's okay. No problem. Listen. First listen. Please raise. How many of you got that error? 404. Raise it. Raise it. Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay. I can manage. No problem. Only 6 people got that in a span of 100 students. No problem. No problem. Now, let us continue with the remaining people. Username, mail ID, sending data to servlet. You are getting like this, right? Enter your username. Any name. Let me go like Kishan. Your name. Enter your name. Mail ID. I am going with kishan@gmail.com. Kishan@gmail. You can go with your own name. And then please give a click on sending data to servlet. Sending data to servlet. What is the option you are getting? Are you getting like this? Are you getting like this? That is your first servlet program. This is your first servlet program. If you wrote the code correctly, if you followed exactly what I told, you will be getting like this. Sir, but here I am having a small doubt. I am having a small doubt. What is the doubt here? Here username is null. I mean mail ID is null. Sir, why we are getting null? Why? Because let's go back to our servlet program. Let's go back to our servlet program. In your servlet program, request.get parameter, I just wrote two double quotes. That's it. I did not pass any value. Yes or no? Please go to index.html. Please go to index.html. In index.html, input type text name, what is the name you have given? Uname. That name, exactly the same name you need to give here, and email, mail, exactly the same thing we need to give here. Uname and mail, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Got it? Now save it. Please select save all. Please select save all. Save all. Save all. And right click again. Run your project. How to do that? Tell me. Right click. Run as. Run on server. Give a click on OK. Restart the server. Give a click on OK. And automatically your server will start. Yes. And let me go with my username. I'm going with username and password. I mean, email ID. I'm giving my email ID, kishan@gmail.com. Sending data to servlet. Am I able to view my data? Are you able to view your data? That's it. Now, please raise how many of you are able to see like this. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. That is actually very good. That is actually very good. If you are able to see like this, then you have successfully wrote your first servlet program. You achieved the task. You achieved the task. If you are getting 404 error, you made a mistake somewhere where either you made slash URL pattern in web.xml. Here you need to, I mean, in servlet, you need to give exactly the same thing. Otherwise, your index.html and in web.xml, the name is not matching. Otherwise, in index, you have written fs. Here you wrote something else. Otherwise, here you did not go with the generic servlet. So a lot of options are there. Now, what I'm going to do here is, today, I'm going to upload our today's video in the Google Classroom. Damn sure. Of course, I'm going to do it. Today's video, I'll upload it in the Google Classroom. By evening 5 o'clock, maximum below that only I'll be trying to upload. By today night, you should be able to do this project. Yes or no? Yes or no? By today night only, before sleeping only, make sure to do that. Make sure to do that. Dot. I told you, if you are getting error, you did a mistake somewhere. So follow it exactly one more time. Where you did a mistake, follow my instructions one more time. Create one more project. Create one more project. No problem. You know how to create a project. Which project we need to create? Which project we need to create? A dynamic web project. Create one more project. Follow the same instructions again. Am I clear with that? Yes, it will take time. Yes, it will take time. It's okay. Take it. Work on it. If possible, I'll try to upload the video as soon as possible. All right? Dot. That's it, guys. That's it for today. That's it for today. Sir, what about the remaining explanation? Wait. First, our task is you should be able to execute a program. So first, let us do that. After that, we'll be going with my explanation. Am I clear with that? So please tell me, guys, offline students, how many of you are able to execute this program? Raise your hands. That is very good. Girls, very good. What happened, boys? What happened? Everyone, girls, almost everyone are able to do that, right? What happened, boys? Because you did not listen when I'm explaining. Anyways, all right, guys, that's it. That's it for today. We'll be trying to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you. Online students, I believe you understand the program here, guys. Please respond. Right. Right. Guys, Eclipse, sir, for example, sir, I don't have that Eclipse which you have given. So how to do that? I don't know. It's already there. I already gave you when I dealing with core Java only. Right now, I don't have that file. So if you need that file, I'll upload it again. I'll try to give you that link by tomorrow. Okay. Leave it, Malikarjun. No need to worry about it. No need to worry. No need to worry. Leave it. Nothing will happen. Okay. Just remove that center. No problem. All right, guys. All right. That's it, guys. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you.